As the national economy began a process of slow growth, business executives and entrepreneurs alike were looking at cities such as Tampa to start new ventures. But many felt that Tampa's development review and permitting process had become confusing, unpredictable, and time-consuming. In short, the process by which one would start a business seemed to be a major barrier to investment in the Tampa marketplace. Upon taking office, Mayor Bob Buckhorn began implementing his plan to change Tampa's economic DNA and improve the development process.
So we're going to look at that permitting process, we're going to look at the regulatory process, and we're going to find ways to streamline it. We're going to find ways to make it quicker. We're going to find ways to make it more efficient. That doesn't mean we're throwing out the rule book. That doesn't mean we're throwing neighborhoods under the bus. But I can tell you that the quality of life in your neighborhood is dependent upon people having jobs and this economy growing.
The mayor's vision was to create a group tasked with reviewing the City of Tampa's permitting and regulatory processes to look for ways to improve the system. This group is called the Economic Competitiveness Committee, or ECC. The ECC's 19 members are people that have used or been involved with the system and include developers, engineers, planners, attorneys, and a neighborhood representative.
Their main goal is to really provide the mayor with well thought out, sustainable recommendations.
The committee started meeting in July of 2011. Tom Snelling, Acting Director of Growth Management and Development Services, discusses the group's progress.
Over the course of their meetings, they made various motions on how to change certain things. And what we've done is we've taken those motions, the big ideas, the dialogue and conversation that we extracted during the meetings, and we've put them into their recommendation document. We had one draft. They looked at it, reviewed it, made some comments. We've made the changes that they asked for. We brought their second draft just this past week. They were very pleased with it. And it looks like we're going to be on schedule for middle of February when the document is formally presented to the mayor. Then he'll have that, and then that's when I think the real work for city staff will begin, because there will be a lot of heavy lifting that will have to take place.
The efforts of the ECC have focused on three major categories: code and ordinances, process and technology, and staff and organization.
Land development coordination is actually right at the heart of all of that. We work within the Department of Growth Management, but as the lead coordinator for projects for rezoning and special use, a vast amount of permits for permission to develop something on property, and also in writing the codes and developing a lot of the processes that take people through the system to City Council and for approval of permits.
Implementation of these recommendations will transform the City of Tampa's development process into a system that is fast, efficient, clear, affordable, and predictable. More importantly, they encourage private investment and job creation.
In this effort with the ECC, one of the biggest pieces that we're doing right up front within the short term, which is the 0 to 6 month time frame, is really revamping the regulations that we have. And those regulations are the crux of the regulatory system for development.
As Mayor Buckhorn likes to say, the City of Tampa is open for business, and land development coordination is available to help you get the job done. Which brings us here today to one of Tampa's newest projects and Florida's first PDQ. Located at the intersection of Southdale Mabry Highway and San Nicolas Street, this property was formerly the home of famous Tate Appliance Center. Originally constructed in 1962, the existing structure and physical constraints of the property posed challenges for reuse and ultimately resulted in the building becoming vacant. The demolition of the building and redevelopment of the property gave PDQ engineers the opportunity to correct deficiencies and implement the vision of a new business venture here in Tampa. Mark Sullivan, of Florida Engineering and Environmental Services, reflects upon the new construction and its benefits.
When you redevelop a piece of property like this, you're vastly improving the situation for the general public, because not only are you removing the parking and dangerous backing maneuvers from being in the right-of-way, but you're also then removing that pavement and providing green space, landscape buffers, and things like that.
With Sullivan's assistance, PDQ was able to open its doors in record time and bring back to life an underutilized corner on one of Tampa's major thoroughfares. For PDQ President Steve Erickson, working with the City of Tampa to bring his vision to life is a partnership he wishes he could duplicate across the country.
Treating us as a customer was probably the #1 thing that I got out of it. If I could bottle that and take that to other places, that is exactly the way it should be. You know, in this day and age, with the economy the way it is, we're about providing, jobs out there. It was the partnership that Tampa gave us in order to do this that was just so positive.
For Erickson and many others, the timeliness and responsiveness that the city offers is a key factor in the initial success of their business. PDQ is proof that Land Development Coordination and the City of Tampa can steer business development projects in the right direction. Once recommendations from the ECC are in place, the city's capacity to serve the business enterprise will increase, which should make more business owners compelled to call Tampa home. This is Abby Feely reporting for Spotlight Tampa.